Hi, this is Jenny Bair of Living Well Health and Wellness, and also Be Free Spirited Living. And if you're working through the life affirmation cards with us, the Be Free Life Affirming cards, there's 52 weeks, 365 days of support. So life is challenging. Like chaos comes up. We don't think that it will, but it always does, because that's life. If we're living, we're breathing, challenges are going to come up that we're going to face. And so that's actually why I created the cards. I really wanted to give people support, small little tips and techniques that they can incorporate into their lifestyle every week. So this week, if you can't read it from there, it says, I will refresh my body and spirit today by walking in the park, strolling by the lake, or sitting in the sunshine. And there really is something to taking small breaks. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, I have to sit in lotus position. I have to meditate for 2 hours. I have to take a 1-hour yoga class, and I've got to sweat. And I've got to do this, and I've got to do that. And then so they already feel defeated before they start. And I want to encourage you to think about two different thoughts. I want you to think about that your mental health, emotional health, your thinking, your relationships can all be greatly helped if you think about doing grounding and refreshing activity, release activity in 5 to 20 minute periods of time. And I want you to think about how you break down the day. So before you get up and go to work, that's shift 1. And then you get up and you go to work, let's say that's shift 2. Shift 3 is coming home. And maybe that's like the last shift of the day. So I want you to think about, whether you live alone or whether you live with family or you live with your honey. I want you to think about how you can roll into your routine and roll into your routine as, a family or a couple, ways to help each other sort of stay grounded. Because what they're saying here is, really we all need about, 20 minutes of vitamin D a day. For our physiological health, which helps our mental health. If you take a walk for 20 minutes, that's actually when your good, healthy endorphins start kicking in your brain. The same with journaling or coloring in a coloring book. So the thing is, you can actually get a big bang for your buck in a short period of time. But the thing is, you have to be diligent about planning it and building it in. And if you do live with other people, you have to be diligent about communicating so that both of you are getting those small nuggets of time, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, to take care of yourselves, to be able to then handle all the tasks and things that have to happen in that particular shift. So that's a concept I want you to think about this week is, it doesn't have to be hours and hours. You can just refresh yourself, refresh your mind, refresh your body, refresh your spirit, refresh your couplehood, refresh your coworkers in short periods of time. 5 to 20 minutes is where I want you to be thinking about. I had this one couple that started off their day, they'd get their little legal pads, and they would meet in the kitchen over coffee. And their question was, what are your goals this week? What is it you're trying to accomplish, so that I can sort of stay tuned in to what you're trying to do when you're out in the world during the day. Is there anything that I can do to support you? Do I need to be thinking about connecting with so-and-so? Do I just need to be send you encouraging texts? What is it that you need from me? And then when they came back together at night, they would take a few minutes, like 15, 20 minutes, they would change their clothes, then they would reconvene, and then they would get their little legal pads out again over drinks and dinner when they cooked together. And they would talk about, what happened today? Did you get any further along in your goals? And I think it's those simple things that make a really big difference, whether that be something you do for yourself or something that you do for your kids or something you do for your partner and your coworkers, because you may actually be a better person to be around at work if you take a break. I know that sometimes I need to go soak in the air and the sunshine for 20 minutes and then come back and I have a whole new perspective. So those are your concepts for the week, thinking in shifts, and thinking about what can I do in each of those shifts to just sort of get back into my body, mind, and my spirit and stay connected and grounded. So that's your focus for the week. I hope you have fun and get really creative coming up with your fun shift activities and being present in your mind, body, spirit. Have a great week.